What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be discussing the pursuit of self-worth. We all like to think we're someone, we all want to feel important and unique and matter in some significant way because at the end of the day we are the main protagonist of our own story. In today's day and age, it can be very difficult to find out who you really are, find your identity, your own sense of belonging, and ultimately your purpose. And we all define our own self-worth by many things. It can be your career, your achievements in your life, and even social media presence. And we always compare ourselves to each other as well, which we all know probably isn't healthy for us, but we do it and it's probably not good for us in the long run. But we see people online making millions of dollars, driving nice cars and having nice multiple mansions. And then we look at our own lives in reality. You could be seeing all these, let's say social media influencers with all the nice cars and whatnot, whilst you're commuting to your 9 to 5 that you don't even like and you're not paid enough to do, or whatever it is that you do. But you can't just help but compare your life with others that you see online. And it's not even necessarily people online, it could be your friends, your family, whoever really. And I think social media in particular is, I think, a big component into why people struggle finding a sense of self-worth and identity. We see people online doing whatever. We can even see just like some random OnlyFans girl upload a photo of herself and get a stupid amount of attention, stupid amount of likes, and earn thousands of millions maybe for it. Whilst you're uploading your feet pics and just getting little to no interaction, no likes, no followers, maybe even less than your friends or whatever it is, which you just can't help but compare yourself to other people. And when I was younger, I'm talking like 18 to like maybe 22, I used to care a lot about social media. Like I used to care about how many likes I got on photos, not necessarily the amount of followers I got on like Instagram, let's say, but usually it would be like if my photo didn't get a certain amount of likes, then I'd be like, oh, that is embarrassing. I would even sometimes private the photo because I didn't think it was worth anything, which looking at it now, I'm older and I've matured and I just realized how silly that was of me to think that way. Now I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I never really cared about followers too much on social media, but likes, I was like, oh, well, what's the point of them following me if they're not liking stuff? And, it was just such a silly and naive way of thinking of things. And I have to admit, it probably did affect my self-worth at the time, and I'm glad I've kind of grown out of that and really don't care as much for social media in general. In fact, about 3 months ago, I actually removed myself from social media for many reasons. I have to say, I have absolutely not looked back. It has actually been one of the better things I've done in 2024. I could maybe talk more about this in another video, but I am definitely guilty of comparing myself to others, which I think is totally normal. As I said, I think my past self, I was quite vain and I wouldn't say narcissistic, but I was definitely, I think I judged a lot of my social media presence, let's say, and that affected my self-worth at times, and I'm kind of glad I've grown out of that. But I really do think that social media is and always will be, you show your best and you hide the rest. Most people don't want to share the negative aspects of their life, which I think is totally reasonable, but of course they may want to show the good things in their life. So that's why you're only seeing one side of their life and you may be thinking, wow, this person's life is totally amazing. When in reality, the real reality, you're just getting a false perception of that person's life, which may not necessarily be what they share on their social media. Overall, I would really strongly recommend you to have a think about your view on social media. Do you spend way too much time on it? Do you compare yourself to others a bit too much? Is it maybe just too much information, just causing your brain to just overload, giving you brain rot? I don't know, it could be anything, but I really want you to think about that. I'm not just saying delete social media, everything will be fine, but maybe look at your relationship with it. Do you spend way too much time with it? If you feel that way, by all means, I think you should just cut back at least. And I'm really glad I analysed that side of my life and I totally just cut it down a lot. So I actually have to go out of my way to go on social media now. As I said, I haven't actually deleted it. Obviously, I'm still uploading YouTube, but I mean like social media like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. I haven't deleted it because I don't really think I need to, but I have definitely made it harder on myself just to access it. So I actually don't have any apps like that on my phone. The only way I can really go on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and stuff is by actually going on my computer at home and logging in and going into the browser and stuff like that. So I really have to go out of my way. And most of the time when I'm on my computer, I just completely forget about it. I'm playing my games, I'm making my videos, I'm doing whatever. But it isn't just all social media. Of course, you can also define your self-worth by how much money you have, the car you drive, the clothes you're wearing. And I'm at the point in my life where I don't get me wrong. If I get offered more money, and I love money, I love having a nice car if I could get one and nice clothes, but it's really taken me a long time, and believe me, it's easier said than done, but I've had to get to grips with the fact that none of that stuff truly really defines my self-worth or who I am as a person. I don't want to get too artsy-fartsy, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. I want to leave you with this quote that I always love going back to, and it's, "Comparison is the thief of joy." That was said by Theodore Roosevelt, apparently, according to Gemini on Google, but I think it's a really great quote. I think you should really try your best to let go of comparison. Your life is unique to you, so make your own path, whatever you want to do whatever you feel is important and best for you. And one thing I think enough people don't do is celebrate the wins. No matter how small they are, even the small ones, you want to celebrate them, especially the small wins, in fact. And I think by comparing every single aspect of your life to others who are, really successful in certain fields or whatever it is, I think you're only just going to distract yourself from your own path. Hopefully you do take something positive from this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, which I know is quite contradictory to what everything I just said. But in terms of YouTube, I think, I'm just trying to grow my YouTube channel because I love making content. In terms of like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot, I particularly don't really care. I mean, of course, it'd be cool to get more likes and followers, but again, it doesn't really define anything. I like just, making content and more people seeing my content and liking the videos, and that really brings me joy. Maybe that's a little bit contradictory, but yeah, I hope you do take something positive from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.